And hello everyone, it's me Arnoprin, and today we are doing a video of top 5 small nations in HOI4 which you can turn into an empire easily. Hungary, a nation which is located in Central Europe. So Hungary is bordering 4 nations which are Czechoslovakia, Romania, Austria and of course Yugoslavia. So you have a lot of choices who you want to invade around Europe. So Hungary starts with 16 divisions, which is a lot. You can use them to invade Austria easily because Austria only has 9 divisions, so you have an advantage against Austria and you can easily take Austria over. And you also have 6 military factories and 10 civilian factories, and 10 civilian factories is a lot. You can really build a lot of things with 10 civilian factories. You have a little problem, which is 35k manpower at the start, but you can easily go here and change your conscription law to limited conscription or extensive conscription later on. And you have some fascist popularity at the start, so you can easily turn fascist very quickly. Yeah, and Hungary has 3 research slots, which is a lot for a landlocked nation. You can really use them for many things like researching tanks, support weapons and industrial things, because you don't need to use the research slots on naval doctrines and navy because you're basically a landlocked nation. Yeah, and as Hungary you could also try to attack Yugoslavia, which is only having 22 divisions, which is not that much. You can really try to invade them if you take over Austria. That would probably be pretty easy. And with the new focus tree that Hungary has in the Death Artist genre DLC in HOI4, you can also proclaim Greater Hungary, or you can reclaim the empire and make Hungary a huge nation and a strong nation in Central Europe and over the Balkans, and you can be a key player in Europe and maybe around the whole planet. And yeah, I forgot to mention, you start with 96 airplanes, which is a big number for Hungary, and you can use the Air Force to crush the Austrian Air Force easily. They only have 42 airplanes, and even Romania has less Air Force than you do. Romania has 72 airplanes, which you can crush with your Hungarian Air Force. So Hungary is a very good nation to play with if you own that or the genre DLC. Going at number 4, we have El Salvador. You probably did not expect this, didn't you? Okay, you may ask, why is El Salvador so good? Because you start with 3 divisions and you are already fascist. That means you can justify when you have the political power to do so. So you start with 3 divisions and the nations around you have only about 1 division. Yes, you just can go full attack them with your 3 divisions and beat them up easily. Their divisions don't even have all the equipment they need, so you can easily take over Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua and Costa Rica. But here's one problem: Panama and its Panama Canal. So Panama is getting guaranteed by the United States, as all the nations in South America and Central America, but it doesn't matter unless the world tension gets too high or the United States does the focus, which is Pax Americana. So be careful of Pax Americana or you'll be f***ed. So you can take over all of this Central America and try to invade Panama and make a naval invasion over here in the city of Panama and try to go into South America. You can establish a very powerful empire in the Americas. Salvador starts with 3 factories, which is 1 military factory and 2 civilian factories, and you start with 2 research slots. You don't really need many research slots over here. I recommend you researching transport ships at the start, or better weapons, because you may need transport ships or submarines to navally invade the other side of Panama. So yeah, if you want an easy nation to invade people around you, take El Salvador. You can quickly go ahead and justify around other nations around you, and you can even try to invade Mexico, which shouldn't be a huge challenge because they only start with 6 divisions, but they may increase the amount of their armies, so be careful and good luck if you're going to play as El Salvador. And on number 3 spot we have People's Republic of China, or otherwise known as Communist China. I know guys, you may laugh. A lot of shitty bonuses for military factories, like nothing at all. But I'm telling you, if you take over Shaanxi, Xibei-Sanma, which you can really take over with your 8 divisions, that's not even hard at all, and you can get more divisions built up because you really have the manpower. Look at the manpower. And I think you also have cores on, yeah, you have cores on the provinces of China. So as the PRC, or the People's Republic of China, you can take over Xibei-Sanma, Shaanxi and China and get a shitload of manpower and weapons built up and become a huge empire in Asia, and even try to challenge Japan or ally Japan or attack many nations in Asia. You can make hundreds of divisions as this nation because you really have the manpower. If you just construct these weapons and get some people, you'll have a huge army. You start with 2 research slots, yeah, and you have no air force at all, and the infrastructure is level 2 and 1 around here, so the start may be very hard and you may struggle a lot, but you can get this nation to become strong and own a lot of territory if you take over Shaanxi, Xibei-Sanma, and try to go against China, or you can also try to fight Japan and its puppets. So this nation is very good if you know how to play it. So let's go into the next nation. And on number 2 spot we have Romania. Because of its multiple choices, you can either attack the Soviets, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, or even try to naval invade Turkey, which will be a little of a challenge, but mainly Romania is a strong nation that can become a huge empire because you have 31 divisions, 7 military factories, you have 2 naval dockyards already, so that means you can build some ships, 13 civilian factories. That's a lot of factories which you can use to construct things with. And you have also 72 airplanes, so you already own a piece of air force, and you have oil. This is one of the main reasons you can start constructing tanks and a lot of air force with this oil. And you have multiple choices, as I said, to invade a lot of nations. You can easily defeat Bulgaria with your 31 divisions because Bulgaria only has 12 divisions, and you can also attack Yugoslavia because it has 22 divisions, and you can also attack Hungary because it has 16 divisions, attack Czechoslovakia because it has 22 divisions, and maybe attack Poland, which is a little bit harder of a challenge, but you may join the Germans and attack Poland together, or attack the Soviets with the Germans together. You may attack the Germans and the Italians with the Soviets. You have multiple choices to do as Romania. This is a great nation to play as in Hearts of Iron 4. I really recommend this nation. This can also be a key player in Europe, and you can get a lot of land around the Balkans. So yeah, let's go into the next nation. And on our number 1 spot we have Tanatuba. Okay, I'm just joking. We have Bhutan. Okay, fuck Bhutan. Nepal is actually the right one. So Nepal is the right nation. No, I'm fucking joking. It's Sweden. Why? Why Sweden? Because of PewDiePie? No. I know the thing. Because of IKEA. Not because of IKEA. Because of Surströmming, of course. No, I'm just joking, guys. So, Sweden is a strong nation to play as because it starts with a huge navy of 27 ships. And also 3 dockyards which you can use to build ships. 3 dockyards? I thought it was more before. Yeah, 3 dockyards. So, why is it so strong? Because you can attack Norway, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and don't forget Denmark, and form a great Scandinavian Baltic Super Union. So you start with 12 divisions and you can attack Norway, Denmark, Baltics and Finland. You can navally invade Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania easily with the help of your navy. And after you take Norway, Finland and the Baltics, you can even try to attack the United Kingdom if you get a chance to form a really strong navy to take down UK. Sweden is also a strong nation, mainly because of its resources. And here are the resources. You can see Sweden has a shitload of steel, some aluminium, and a lot of tungsten with chromium. So all of these resources are very needed. You can construct a lot of artillery and a lot of weapons plus ships with this steel. And it's, should we say that this nation is powerful because Paradox is from it? Okay, just joking, but Sweden is a great nation to play as. Yeah, Sweden is a strong nation because of its ground and naval and also aerial capabilities. You have some air force and you can make a lot of air force. So as I said, you can take over Norway, Denmark, Finland, Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania if you really want it. So Sweden is a very good nation to play as and trade as, because you have a lot of steel, so you can get some civilian factories from trading. So thank you everyone for watching this top 5 small nations list that can become a big empire. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you in the next video or a live stream, and tell me if you want more of these top lists. I'll be sure to make them. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you later.